Welcome to part 6 of writing sketch comedy. We have written out our script, we put it in proper formatting, and now it's time to edit. Good writing is rewriting. That's what my dad likes to say, and he is so right. You can endlessly edit all of your writing, and I believe it only gets better. So I suggest you do the first round of edits by yourself. And what I mean by editing is just checking, are all the words spelled right? You can ask a friend, a teacher for help, consult the dictionary. Uh, are do your sentences make sense? Is your phrasing going to be confusing for people who aren't you? Sometimes our words make a lot of sense in our own heads, and the logic and the jokes make sense to us, but they don't quite make sense to other people. That happens a lot when I write. I think I have these hilarious ideas, and they are hilarious. They just seem to be fleshed out further for the world to understand them, even if it tickles my brain immediately. So I did some preliminary edits on my sketch, and after I'm completely done editing it, I'm going to give it to my family members. Like I said, my dad says good writing's rewriting, so he'll want to take a look, and just use whoever's around you as a resource. So you can see I have all this software on my computer. So I just edited my script on the computer. But for other people, I'll print it out because it's nice to work with just pen and paper, and they can make remarks just with their pen. So I like to put different comments in the blank spaces of the paper. Like my first comment to myself was that I should build up Nina's character. She's doesn't have much of a personality. I need to put more thought into that. Um, I know when we were talking about characters and setting, we had to think about like the best setting and characters to tell our story. And right now, Nina could be just about anyone. I think I really need to build her up as somebody who is in college and is open to wearing hair wear. And I was also considering, I asked questions to myself during edits. Should I make this at a specific college? Would it be funny to be at a state school, like a big school where there's lots of students and lots of people sharing the bathroom? And that being said, I think maybe I should add in that there's other people using the bathroom. They don't necessarily have to have speaking lines, but it would just emphasize that, like, oh, there's 20 students who use this restroom at a time. And probably throughout the day, there's like 300. So you understand, like, just how busy and gross that environment could be. And then over here, when we're discovering the blonde hair that isn't Nina's, I'm thinking, some people have blonde and brown hairs mixed in their hair. So just to emphasize that maybe Nina has the exact opposite, like black short hair, that would help give her more description too and build her up as a person. So there's no way this long blonde hair could be hers, and she could have maybe more than one strand of it on herself, just to show how ridiculous this situation is. And then I wrote things that didn't make sense. Again, taking a step back to see, like, oh, the logic made sense when I first wrote it, but really thinking about it, I should move this or take it out. Like, there's a pile of hair in her corner, but why would she be saving the hair? Like, this isn't a sketch exactly about Nina. Like, that would be more of a character-based sketch where we're exploring this person who saves the hair on purpose. So I'm thinking maybe she could just have a garbage overflowing, and that would make sense. And then when she first puts on a hair wear coat, it kind of comes out of nowhere. So I'm thinking to put it more in like a commercial context. I wrote down that there could be like a digital picture of the coat, and then Nina could make her own, like modeling the picture she sees. And another idea for the hair to be animated and rearrange itself and use like special effects for that. It can be very fun to edit your sketch because you can take it into even different directions because we're still in the early stages of writing here. Um, and it can evolve into something even funnier. So I encourage you to have lots of fun with it. Sometimes it can be frustrating, but don't worry. Remember, this is all for fun and just trying something new and making people laugh is the goal, right? And making yourself laugh is so important too. So don't be afraid to laugh at your mistakes or like things that don't make sense because you can always take those ideas and use them somewhere else too.